Here is the summary of the short story, The Last Leaf by O. Henry. Sue and Johnsy were two young artists who shared a flat. Sometime in November, Johnsy fell sick with pneumonia. She did not seem to get better. She would lie in bed for hours staring at nothing. Sue was worried about her. She called the doctor. Though the doctor came every day, Johnsy did not get better. The doctor then took Sue aside and asked her if Johnsy had something that was worrying her. His diagnosis was that Johnsy had lost the will to live. He further stated that medicines alone would not help Johnsy until she had made up her mind to live. Sue tried different things to help Johnsy. She talked about clothes and fashion, but Johnsy did not reply. She brought her drawing board to Johnsy's room. She whistled while she painted to distract Johnsy. It was at this time that Sue noticed Johnsy whispering to herself. She quickly went to Johnsy's side. Johnsy was looking out of the window and counting backwards from 12. She stopped at 7. Sue looked out of the window and saw a creeper. There was a strong wind and the creeper was shedding its leaves. Sue anxiously asked Johnsy what the matter was. Johnsy whispered that the leaves of the creeper were falling. 3 days ago, she said, there were hundreds of leaves and now there were only 5 left. Johnsy proclaimed that she would die when the last leaf fell. Sue told her to stop talking nonsense and went to get a bowl of soup for Johnsy. Johnsy, however, refused the soup. She told Sue that since she was going to die, eating did not matter to her anymore. She only wanted to see the last leaf fall so she could die in peace. Now, Sue needed the light to finish the painting so she could sell it for some money. So she begged Johnsy to not look at the leaf while she was painting. Johnsy agreed, but asked Sue to finish the painting quickly. Sue's painting was about an old miner. For her model, she had chosen Behrman. Behrman was a 60-year-old painter who lived in the same building. Behrman's dream was to paint a masterpiece. This dream, however, had eluded him so far. Sue went downstairs to talk to Behrman. She told him all about her worries for Johnsy. Behrman, indignant, came upstairs with Sue to talk to Johnsy. Johnsy, however, had fallen asleep. Sue went to the window. There was only one leaf remaining on the creeper. It looked like it would fall soon. The next morning, Johnsy wanted to see the last leaf. Sue was scared, but on opening the curtains, she found the leaf still standing there. Sue exclaimed that the leaf looked strong and healthy. She thought that it was a sign that Johnsy would recover. Johnsy disagreed. That day, she waited for the leaf to fall. But the leaf remained strong despite the storm raging outside. Johnsy stared at the leaf all day. Finally, in the evening, she called Sue. She told Sue that she had been depressed and uncooperative while Sue had been taking such good care of her. The last leaf made her realize that she had been selfish and she did not want to die. Sue hugged Johnsy and brought her soup. Next afternoon, the doctor came and examined Johnsy. He proclaimed that Johnsy had found a will to live. He was confident she would recover soon. The doctor then told them that he was going downstairs to check on Behrman. Behrman was suffering from pneumonia and the prognosis wasn't so good. The next morning, Sue came to Johnson's bed and told her that Behrman had passed away. He had been out in the stormy night. The janitor had found him shivering in his bed with wet clothes and brushes and paint strewn all over his bed. Sue then pointed out the last leaf to Johnsy. It still looked strong and healthy. Behrman had sacrificed his life to go out into the storm and paint the leaf onto the creeper. And it was his masterpiece. So the story, The Last Leaf, centers around the last leaf that is left on the ivy creeper. Johnsy connects her lifespan to the falling of the last leaf. She believes that she will die when the last leaf falls. The painter Behrman paints a realistic last leaf onto the creeper to give hope to Johnsy and provide her with the will to live. Therefore, the last leaf plays a vital role in the story. On the one hand, it is linked with Johnsy's illness, while on the other, it relates to an individual's capacity for sacrifice and their commitment to life. Thank you.